This is the Hague Mini Motion-Cam, and I'm going to show you how to set it up and get your camera balanced properly. First of all, make sure the weight plate is pointing directly backwards in a straight line. Then remove the plastic nut and put on several weights. It's always best to start bottom heavy to start with. Now get your camera and place that onto the camera platform. Now your camera must be fully loaded with the tape in, battery on, so it's all ready to go. Now there is a slot on the camera plate where you'll have to move the camera back and forth to get the balance correct. Now check balance. That, as you can see, is far too heavy on the bottom, so we'll remove some weights and try again. It is still very bottom heavy, so we're going to remove another weight and try again. Now you can see the camera is leaning backwards, so I'm going to move the camera forward slightly. Now you'll probably realize now the camera is leaning to one side, so you can adjust the weights from side to side to correct this. And check again, it still looks rather bottom heavy, so we'll remove another weight. Now when you remove the weights, you will probably have to retrim the camera. Now that is looking rather light on the bottom because it's having a job to stay upright. We'll just try moving the camera back to see what happens. Yeah, the camera keeps flopping over. We haven't quite got enough weight on the bottom now, so we'll get one of the small weights and put that on. This is very important that you get the balance right, otherwise the stabilizer will not work properly. Put the plastic nut on and try again. Leaning slightly backwards, so I'll move the camera just slightly forwards and just check out the balance again. That's looking pretty good. Now if you go from side to side and the camera starts swaying, you know you've got too much weight on the bottom. Now to control it, the cup just above the ball is where you get hold with your finger and thumb just to gently control it. All you need now is a bit of practice and you'll be getting some really great shots. Should you experience difficulties balancing your camera because the mounting hole is too far off center, a balance correction plate is available as an optional extra.